developed a certain relationship with the Chiefs, so you're probably going to be supporting Pufferfish there.
What do you mean before? Dude, I've been a lifelong Chiefs fan. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. But no, there's something about the Chiefs, and maybe it's just the way these players have been playing the Chiefs, but there's something about this team which, I don't know, maybe it's just something that is a little bit special, and I've just kind of connected with the team. Of course, New Orleans Saints, definitely not a team to go against. And of course, these are players playing these teams, right? So it comes down to their reflex, their ability to get the best out of their offense, and of course, shut down the defense of the opposing team. And of course, we saw some really well executed plays yesterday, and even though some players might have had more of the ball, when the opposing player had that ball, he was far more effective with it. So that's it. It's not always about possession, right? You can have possession for the majority of the game, but if you're not doing anything with that possession, then you're not scoring any points, and points mean prizes.
I would even go a little bit further down that, right? I think that, all of the players that have been moving up and having some really good performances were the players that took risks. We saw a lot of players. I can just already mention a few off the top of my head, like Surgeon Jeff. Not taking really big risks there, unfortunately, and he was taken out by Throwsduck. Throwsduck went for some really risky plays. Wow, is that actually going to pay off? And it did. I think the people that just play too passive or too scared, they actually get punished way more heavily than players that do try to take risks. So today, I want to see players trying to take risks. I think that those players shall be rewarding in some way, shape, or form. Maybe not with a win, but at least being able to get a significant amount of points going into these games.
So true. The risks will always pay dividends. Of course, you got to be able to know when to take the risk, right? And there does come a point where you might have to play a little bit safer, etc. But being able to play that, being able to take that risk when you need to will make a huge difference. But we are starting to kick off this first game of the day. As the punt comes through, it's going to be picked up by the Saints as they drive it forward.
Well, push going to be hitting a brick wall. We know still the very first one. Also, you got to say I like it. Chiefs, they're the colors of a brick. So, a nice brick wall. I can actually say it this time around. It actually makes sense going into this game. But yeah, definitely going to be interested to see. He got 2 seconds of play already. Going to be his first try. Let's see how this game is going to be coming out on top. So, Apufferfish once again versus Zachary Prime. Zachary Prime playing with the Saints, and Apufferfish was the Chiefs of Kansas City. Let's go. I'm doing a lot of plays on the right side. I'm going to go for a fake out dead center. Oh, the opposition did split a little bit. Could have created an opening, but unfortunately, the good reaction time of Apufferfish will be responsive enough and will be able to shut down that push.
I felt like that was a solid first and 10 coming out from Zachary Prime. I know he only gained 3 yards, but I feel like, I'm happy to see this kind of direct push and just kind of maybe sending a bit of a message. Okay, he's done it for the second in a row, and I think that's okay, but now this is where on the 3rd and 6th, he only gained 1 yard. He needs to think a little bit more decisively and maybe sending it out towards the sideline, going for a run, or at least going for the throw. Try and catch it, at least get past that 10-yard mark.
Definitely is going to be on his 3rd try. He's got to definitely try and get that ball back in his possession, because otherwise you see all the players that have been playing with the Chiefs so far, they have been extremely aggressive. I think this definitely is one of the teams that have been used the most aggressively. So I think that going into this, if he can get it over back of Pufferfish, I think that definitely is going to be using that to his full advantage. Here it is, potentially long throws. Only needs 6 more yards. Go for the throw. It will get intercepted, unfortunately. There you go. He took the risk. He had to, because it was his 3rd try, but unfortunately will not be rewarded.
Yeah, but I feel like it was also too indecisive. He took too long. Okay, credit where credit is due. A fantastic interception by Apufferfish. But at the end of the day, Zachary left it too easy for him, but now he goes back into the play with Apufferfish. He does try to drive forward, but gets tackled to the ground, and he does go back a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 11.
Just did a big U-turn. Saw there was one play going for him. I'm going to go the other way, and unfortunately he got caught up, so he did get unfortunately denied on that one push, and now he's going to be 11 yards away to be able to reset his tries. But still, I think that the intention there was good, but I think he just realized too late that the defense that was set up by Zachary Prime was just a little bit too good dead center. I think that if he played on the left segment of the field, I think it would have worked out a lot better. Does go for the throw. I thought he was going to get intercepted there for a split second, but it does get caught up. Now allow Apufferfish to get a little bit far forward, and now he's only 1 yard away to reset his tries.
Yeah, of course, 3rd and 1. And let's not forget that he is 28 yards away from that golden touchdown, right? And that's something that, it started off in the favor of Zachary. Zachary lost that ball way before he had a chance to really bring it down the field towards the opposing end. That's going to be a nice, well-connected throw. That's going to be a touchdown. That's going to be a pufferfish puffing and flexing on that touchdown line.
What a great touchdown. Took his time. You know, you said that earlier we had an issue with Zachary Prime where he took too long, but here I think it took long enough, but actually it came to a resolution. Yep. It was actually having an intention behind that. And now he's going to go for the kick. That's going to be 7 points going straight in his back pocket. Greatly done from a pufferfish with the Kansas City Chiefs. And now going to be the ball back in his park. And Zachary Prime, can he claim it back after this one? He's definitely have to. He's got to go for some risky plays, but only when he knows that it can potentially pay off. Because unfortunately earlier he tried to go for a dot play, but once again the defense of a pufferfish was just so well positioned. He couldn't do anything about it. Wait, dodges one. Ooh, gains a few extra yards from that.
Definitely a nice little shimmy coming through. And you're dead right with Zachary. Like, honestly, there's no need for him to take risks. Yeah, right. It's still only the first quarter. Yeah. Still a good 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. So, yeah, find a groove. Just kind of maybe look to learn a little bit about how Pufferfish lines up his defense to try and play around it. But once again, on a 1st and 10, he's just driving it through the defense. I feel like it's starting to make Zachary way too predictable.
And also the thing is, right, is that by keep on doing those forces in the center, also you're taking a risk of potentially getting pushed back, okay, like it happened earlier over to a pufferfish, but also you're actually losing tries by doing that because you do potentially gain a few extra yards, but like at the end it does force you back with your heels against the wall, and you will have to go for another risky play, which unfortunately last time around did make him lose that ball. So now, hopefully, I expect on this one to see him go for a long throw that can actually take a lot of time. He's going to be sending 3 players to the left, 2 to the right. Where is he going to be committing to? I was going for just a very short throw. Hey, you know what? That's no risk, but it is rewarding. You know what? Slow and steady wins the race. I really enjoy how he played that one.
Like, but the fact that it was a throw, like, honestly, I'm okay with that because it now kind of says to Pufferfish, this guy isn't as predictable as we might have thought. He isn't as obvious. So I think that's pretty good stuff coming out from Zachary to begin with. But now he's got 3 yards to go on his 3rd. Can he make this one count and reset? And of course, drive those yardages through the field. Now goes for that open. It's going to be tackled. Now it's going to be on the last try with 4 and 4.
Yeah, he just lost 1 yard, unfortunately. So he's going to go for a little bit of a kick. Essentially, there you go. And you're going straight on forward. And it will be caught back by Apufferfish with Kansas City Chiefs. And straight to the left, a little bit of a ship. Oh my God, big respect there. Really good defense coming out from Zachary on that one. Just pushed up straight away and will not allow Apufferfish to gain any yards from that kick.
But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, right?
He gave it back over.
He gave it back over. And then, you know, Pufferfish, he's already 7 points up. We've got 50 seconds left in the first quarter. He's going to drive through, shimmy through the defense, and that was a nice, strong run from Pufferfish.
That's the difference between Apufferfish and Zachary Prime on this one. Apufferfish, he sees the opportunity and he takes it instantly. Whereas I think Zachary Prime, sometimes there is an opportunity, but he takes just that little bit longer, and that allows Apufferfish to respond in an according manner. And this time around, he got the 10 yards right. Now he's able to reset up to his first try. And he's going to try the exact same. And he copy, paste, and repeat. Oh my God, dodges 1, 2. Potentially more, but unfortunately, there's going to be too many on that left side flank. But that is exactly it. Once again, found the opportunity. He was like, well, there's so many people, like so many members defending in the center because they're trying to predict the same move as earlier. Just like, okay, well, I'm going to be switching things off. And they didn't expect it. So no response coming out from Zachary Prime.
And also, Pufferfish does not waste any time. He just doesn't waste any time. He's like, yep, I know what I'm going to do. He looks confident. He looks precise. And it's nothing like, you know, super fashionable. It's nothing like, oh, showing off. It's just getting the job done. You see that throw. You see that catch. Executing it so nicely. Now as he drives it more up the field, of course he's quickly resetting. He's only 33 yards away from that touchdown line. And he is in full control, Max.
Is indeed. 10 yards. First try. And looking like an absolute stomp of a game for him in this early stage. We're going to be just barely also kicking off this second quarter. Going to go for the dodge forces. All of the defense has gone to the right side. And he just goes dead center. Once again, every single ball that's in play, that's going to be another reset, an extra 10 yards in his back pocket. Now on the line of the 20s. I mean, there's nothing that can stop a Pufferfish. He's just on an absolute roll of a game so far.
Just fishing his way through, finds the open once again. And touchdown. touchdown, Max. Once again.
I mean, you know what? People would say, you know what? He's lucky he's got his play. No, he's creating his very own luck right there. Like, every single time he's taken the game in his own hand, he's putting the players in the exact right position. And that's going to be normally at 14 points. I'll have to see. Boom. Dead center.
I kind of would
14.
like to see him go for that.
Extra 2 points?
Go for the extra point, yeah. I would prefer to have seen that, but either way.
We don't see it often, right?
Asserting his dominance. No, we don't see it often. We did see it yesterday from Sergeant Jeff, right?
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken. When he kind of needed it, but that was a nice run either way coming out from Zachary. We got 3 3/4 minutes left in this second quarter. Now is where I'm kind of starting to sweat for Zachary, right? He's had fail after fail. He's lost the ball. He's 14 points down, and time is ticking away.
Unfortunately, Zachary Prime, he's got to try and wake up right now. Needs 2 touchdowns to potentially have the chance of just barely equalizing. Because no one's really going to go for the 2 points. Really good throw. That's one of the risks we were talking about, Imperium, and there you go. It pays off. It will be a touchdown for Zachary Prime with the Saints.
That was such a strong throw.
Yeah.
Oh man.
There was a chance of it getting contested, right? But he went for it, and it worked out perfectly. And he did on his first try too, which that's exactly what I wanted to see. If you want to take your some pressure, you want to do it if you want to go for some risky plays, don't do it under pressure, because that's when you take extra chances of failure. He did it when there was no pressure. Perfectly done. That's one easy touchdown for him.
Yeah, and just like that, we've seen him come back into the game, 14 points to 7, as we do see Pufferfish has the ball, go for that nice little shimmy, dodges his way, that little dance, little dippity dance, and it pulls out. That's a nice start from Pufferfish. Pufferfish should try to regain control of this game.
Yeah, he just walked like 3 players. Hey, you left? No, you're right now. Okay, there you go. Follow me over here, boy. But there you go. That was really nicely done from Pufferfish, I do have to say. Go for the push on forward. Here it is. The response from Zachary Prime. He is learning. He's like a really well-programmed AI. You know, he's learning time after time after time after every iteration. Now he's just time to be like, okay, you know what? No more jokes around, Pufferfish. I know how you play. I know how you think. I'm not going to allow you to do those risky plays anymore, my friend.
And you know what? I said I was starting to sweat for Zachary, but I gotta say that sweat is definitely dispersed. I'm looking in full control of Zachary. He's going to try and take control, but Pufferfish will keep on going, right? There's nothing too crazy that Pufferfish has to really pull out yet, right? Because, he did, go back down to being 7 points ahead. But at the end of the day, he's still in full control.
Yeah, I got to say, even that defense from Zachary Prime, even though he was not able to stop that reset of the drives, I got to say, Zachary Prime, he had every single member locked down by one defender. And that's allowed them to just get there's no dot star going to be coming out of this game for apufferfish the entire game, I think, because he knows exactly how to respond. So I'm happy with how he's doing it. And I want to see now Zachary Prime also improving his attack. He got one really good throw. Now, over the long term, can he make that actually pay off and turn that over into some touchdowns? Hopefully, that will be the case.
Well, you're talking about long term. These games are only 20 minutes, right? And we are already down to just 2 minutes left in this second quarter. So we have basically 12 minutes left, right? And that is going to whittle down quicker, and the longer you leave it. That's why I'm definitely favoring Pufferfish a little bit more. The reason why is because he's being more precise with his plays, and he's not wasting any time. Now, it's this 1st and 10, 36 yards. Till that golden touchdown line. He's going to pull it back. Goes for a nice little quick switch throw. Gets it near line mark to reset that play. Doesn't quite. Now he's down to 2nd and 3.
Yeah, 3 yards will be left for him to try and reset it up to his first try. Yeah, things, once again, now he knows he can't go for those big plays, those big throws, because the response of Zachary Prime is definitely a lot more just dominant into this game, and he has a lot more presence, let's just say. So I think that now definitely he's going for just less risky plays and looking for just small opportunities left and right to get a few yards. Exactly right there. He didn't go for a big throw attempt to get that touchdown. He's just pushing yard by yard and trying to get himself closer and closer to that potential touchdown going into this game. I gotta say, Zachary Prime is improving, but Pufferfish has a lot of respect towards Zachary Prime, which I always love to see in the world of esports.
This is definitely, in my eyes, the closest game we've had.
Yeah.
In the NFL Flag Football Tournament. And to be honest, it was expected, right? Because like we talked about, we're getting towards the end. This is a top 12. These players are ready to put up a huge fight to win their game and make it through to the quarterfinals.
I think that potentially could send over to the right side. I think definitely he's going to be positioning a lot of his players over there, just going for the throw. Oh, that's a close attempt. Unfortunately, the touchdown will not be right there, but he's getting closer and closer. And now just one more final push, and he could just pass right through the defense of zacharyprime and secure himself potentially his 3rd touchdown of the match. I'm seeing the right side is potentially open, and I think he might actually commit to, and that is exactly what he's going to be doing. He just has to go for a run for it, can go for a very short pass, and he will do exactly that. You know what? Safe play, pure and utter respect I have right now for apufferfish, and that's going to be his 3rd touchdown of the day.
This is honestly like I don't think this says anything bad about Zachary, other than obviously the I would call it the first quarter jitters, I'll say.
In
from
second.
Zachary, but outside of that, Zachary has really improved, so it doesn't necessarily say bad about Zachary, but now Zachary has the ball, he's going to run down the line, although there is only 15 seconds left until the end of this second quarter, where we will, of course, reset things coming into the last of the game. So I don't think Zachary's going to have much time to score much, but at least if he can try and send a bit of a message and make a couple of risky plays before the final moments of the second quarter.
Going back for zacharyprime on his first try. Going to go for another risky play. I mean, that's the reason why he was able to get himself a touchdown earlier. Going to be going for just a little bit of a shorter one. I saw one dot a little bit further on the right side, but he didn't commit to it. Doesn't want to take that big risky play once again. Because right now he's, once again, unfortunately, 2 touchdowns behind. So he's got to try his best to make that comeback in this game. It's still definitely possible. He showed his opportunity earlier on in this second round. In the second quarter. Going to go for another short one. I mean, you know what? Once again, step by step. And I think that was actually enough for him to reset to his first try. Oh, no, he's not, unfortunately. That's going to be still his 3rd try.
At the end of the day, it's only 5 seconds left in a quarter. So,
yeah,
it's just a matter of just running this.
He's got to go for a big throw.
Yeah. Either go for a big throw or just,
I mean, look at the offensive line on the right side. He's got 3 players ready to just go absolutely ham towards that touchdown line. I mean, I think it's definitely going to be hard to hit a throw that far away unless they can just do a run for it. Tries to go over there on the right side, is going to be able to reset to his first try. But unfortunately, that will be the end of the second quarter. So that will be the end of the attempt for zacharyprime. Oh, no. What is going to be? It's going to be...
Yeah, no, there's
I thought he was going to go tick down to 0 seconds there.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
1 second. Can he get it? Gonna see. He's going to be trying to go for a throw because he knows he can't go for the ground. Oh, my God. The defense of apufferfish is going to be put in line and put back doubt in the mind of zacharyprime. And that will be, this time around, truly the end of the second quarter.
But I think you really hit the nail on the head there, right? In the closing second of that quarter, and Pufferfish literally just tackles Zachary to the ground as if, nope, it doesn't matter if it's 1 second ago or 10 minutes ago. It doesn't matter. I am shutting you down.
That's like the football version of a slap to the face, basically. It's just like, no, stop what you're doing right now. Stop. Trying to go for, oh my God, okay, a lot of players going to be bringing him down to the ground. Apufferfish going to be getting himself to the line of 29 so far. But yeah, definitely now kicking off this third quarter in style. Hopefully, still like halfway through, it's still such a big opportunity for zacharyprime to make a comeback here. It's just he needs more time available on the clock, because I think if he had more time, he wouldn't have got pressured too much and potentially not get really shut down by the defense of apufferfish. But now, oh my God, that was just such a big opening, and that is going to be resulting in another touchdown for apufferfish.
I'm sorry,
4 touchdowns.
But God, somebody, that was, man. I'm kind of speechless, to be honest, Max. That was just sensational. That was like, I know I said that Pufferfish sent a message to Zachary at the end of the last quarter, but that's just within 15 seconds of the third quarter, he scores a touchdown.
There you go, putting a bit of doubt in the mind of zacharyprime. He will have the ball back in his possession, making him towards the line of 25, or is that 26? Can't even read the number right there, but that's fine. I think I might need glasses just like you, Imperium, pretty soon.
Well, I'm not wearing glasses. Don't know what you're talking about.
What did you... okay, you know, I'm not gonna go down that line. That's a slippery slope. Goes for the right side push. Nice, actually, protection towards the player that is holding the ball. Does get himself to the line a little further now. Line of 29, an extra 3 yards. Yeah, things are definitely coming down a little bit, but I still believe that Zachary Prime can make a comeback. But now he was really showing improvement, but I think it's like consistency from quarter to quarter is actually dwindling a little bit, and I think he's struggling to keep up the pace.
Oh no, he's hesitating. He gets tackled.
The defense
to the ground. You just choked, my friend, and now you're down to 3rd and 20. If that doesn't sum up overall Zach's performance so far in this game, I don't know what does.
Once again, Zachary Prime just struggling. Apufferfish extreme confident. Oh my god, another time around. Hey, Pufferfish, talk about confidence.
Zachary, you do realize you're meant to be sending the ball forward, not backwards, mate?
I think he's thinking it's like golf, you know, you got to like lose points and like the one with the least points wins. I think that's what he's thinking. Picks it back up, going to go for the right side, able to run one right after. Geez, oh my god, a little. This looks like whoa, no way! This looks like a Benny Hill movie. What is going on? And he's going to make the touchdown. That was the number 1 touchdown of the entire event. What? He just baited the entire team to the right flank of the field and just like, nope, straight over to the left side. And the entire team was just running after him. And there was just nothing they could do. He legit put some Benny Hill music over that. Lord. And I swear to God, it would work. It would absolutely work.
Can I have an F in chat, please? Just an F in chat for Zachary, because that was Pufferfish just, in my opinion,
playing with his
having fun at that, like nearly playing with his fish food, you know? Like, man.
I mean, yeah, I just don't see it happening now, unfortunately. You know what? I saw that little glow of hope in the early, like in the start of like the second quarter from Zachary Prime, and now this lead is so dominant. He has the potential of, you know, securing a few touchdowns here and there, but like on a consistent basis, is just now Apufferfish is not only consistent, but also now he's confident. He showed a few confidence plays, but now he's just such a big lead. He's going to go for those big attempts, and there it is. Now he's going to be intercepted and picked straight up once again from Apufferfish. I think like Apufferfish has like maybe 75% possession rate in this game. I wouldn't be not surprised to see they got the ball like honestly 75% of the time.
This is like something out of Jaws, to be honest. You know, he's just attacking his opponent left, right, and center as he just shimmies around and gets through. My lord. Told you, like Jaws. Just biting his way through his opponent. All I'll say is you must be codding me as the throw is going to come out. It's going to connect. What a nice place to throw that ball.
Don't try to like go off subject, Imperial. We heard that pun you did right there.
Oh, I've made like 3 puns in a row. So Jaws, codding, and place at the same time.
Can I have a new casting partner, please? I go at the dollar store, please. Jeez, no, okay. No, we told you guys on the very first intro on day one that you had to be ready for the dad joke. So we just delivered. Like,
I wasn't gonna highlight it until you pointed out. I was like, hey, look, you know, if you point out, I'm gonna live up to my name. Good. Credits due. Went for the push, and now Zachary intercepted. Now could be his time to get back into it.
And that was a close. I mean, that was really a risky play from Apufferfish. He's been taking risky plays defensively and offensively, time and time again. Eventually, down the line, you know, there was one time where it was just not going to work out, and the ball possession was going to be switched over to Zachary Prime. This time, Zachary Prime has the ball in his possession. Right side is somewhat open. I would say if they could send one player over to the right side in a crossover, that could definitely create a pretty good big opening. There's not great defense that actually positioned up by Apufferfish, and he actually struggled a little bit, and that's going to allow him to gain a few yards. I got to say, that was a really good push from Zachary Prime. And I think that like Apufferfish just, you know, releasing his grip a little bit from that defense.
Did you see that shimmy though?
Yeah.
Did she just? Oh man. Okay, Zachary. Okay. I'm opening my eyes a little bit more to what you might potentially be able to. Time's running out though. 50 seconds left in this third quarter. You only have less than 6 minutes left. That's going to be a nice. So that's going to be Zachary coming in back into it. But I've got to ask though. Is this more Zachary being dynamic and finally aggressive, or is this Pufferfish just kind of scaling back a bit?
He's been releasing his grip a little bit, like for the past like maybe 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, like, you know, definitely a really big fork there. But but like he's been definitely calming down his game a little bit. And there you go, going to go for a very short throw. Not going to gain too much for him, but that's okay. Still is going to be 5 yards away from resetting his tries. But unfortunately, with this big of a lead, we're about to end our third quarter. Fourth quarter is about to kick off. In such a small period of time, we haven't seen that many points getting secured in just one quarter. So I would be genuinely surprised if he can just even equalize at this point. But you know what? It's still possible, but just see if zacharyprime can do what he has to do to make that comeback happen.
Well, at least, coming into the fourth quarter, now Zachary knows, okay, look, I've got 5 minutes to shine, to do what I need to do to get back into this game. So he cannot waste any seconds, any minutes, as he just kind of is holding out. He's allowing the tackle going through. What the hell was that?
I was definitely a little bit off, but a little bit, very off. That's okay. Just a little bit, but no, he's going to be... he already had some players like that were sent actually in the touchdown area, but I think they were all just getting contested by really good defense on pufferfish. So you cannot go for the X, but oh my god, the defense of a pufferfish is coming out once again.
Now he's on 4-20. He's got to go for the kick. He's going to lose the ball. Either he goes for... In my opinion, he shouldn't go for the kick. He should go for the absolute beautiful throw. Yeah, go for that golden shot. If you can get back into it, then at least that'll be kind of I wouldn't say a miracle, but it'd be like, job done, go for the throw. The run coming out from the A. Go for it. Can't be caught by White. Not quite. It's going to be intercepted, but at least it's on the far end of Pufferfish's, goal line. So at least Pufferfish is going to have to at least scale his way through the whole field.
Yeah, definitely going to have a run for his money. Left side, going to go for the ship. Oh my god, got two shimmies, able to dodge the same player twice almost, but unfortunately he's going to be caught from the back. Still able to get a few yards along the way.
I feel like this is game over, to be honest, Max.
Yeah, probably.
I know there's 3 minutes and 3/4 left, right, but with Pufferfish in control, he can take his time. He doesn't have to really take too many risks, although that was a beautiful throw, well caught, and that's going to send that ball far further down the field as he's going to hit into the 37-yard mark on the end of Zachary's goal line. Resets back to 1st and 10. Like I said, he can take his time just a little bit, go for the perfect throw. It's going to be found, and now once again it resets up. 26 yards left until the goal line. He could be looking to bury his opponent.
Every single time he goes for a play, like this is like the more secure, the more passive kind of a pufferfish we had yet in this game. And it's just a little bit slow paced, but it does get his yard every single time. It's almost 3 times in a row where he's actually penning around on his first try. That throw was unfortunately a little bit off to the side. But what I love seeing is like he actually just, instead of like just going straight forward backwards, he actually shifts over to the left side, and that creates a little bit of an easier throw potential on a different angle that can't be responded to easily by zacharyprime. So I think that here definitely he's got something working out for him. I think there's an easy way of defending that, but here it is. Pufferfish once again. This time I'm going to go pretty central. I'm just going to be juking out the defense. Could go for a throw. There was 2 players actually in the touchdown zone, but he's not going to go for the throw then, fortunately, and we'll get pushed down on the right flank.
Just exposing the defense, like the way that formation was set, that he just kind of basically pushed the rest of Zachary's players aside and created that opening, was just it's such a great kind of fake in that play. Now he's on 3rd and inches, as he's just got to try and push himself forward. Now takes on, going to go for that run once again, and of course resets the downs, and that is going to be 10 yards away from the goal line.
2 more minutes on the clock. Things about to go, unfortunately, down south for zacharyprime. You know what? Still, if zacharyprime does get taken out, which at this point, the chances of that happening are pretty big. zacharyprime still made it to the 5th round. That means he won 4 games coming into this, and I got to say that's still a really, really big performance in my book. So I'm going to still say, making it this far with the tournament, I'd like over 200 people, making it to top 12. I got to say, can still be extremely proud. And you know what? Put that on your resume, put that on your CV, and you can still flex over to your friends at school.
But then again, I'm going to take the whole take no prisoners route at the end of the day. Top 12, in the words of Ricky Bobby, if you're not first, you're last.
Damn, if only my parents told me that I'd always be last in school. Jeez. wait to shut you down, Imperium. Wait to shut you down.
Hey, look, gotta be a little bit harsh when it's needed. No, you are right, though. Fair playing, credit or credit is due. I know we're talking about it as if the game is over. It certainly does feel like it's in control of Pufferfish. Nice tackle. Shimmy didn't quite work out, but like I said, 4th and 10. he could go for the field goal and just add an extra 3 points, or he could at least go for the risky play. Pufferfish has nothing to lose in my eyes.
Yeah, Pufferfish can just go for some little risky plays, just to, like, like we had the move earlier, the Benny Hill move, I'm going to call it, like when you just can go for some good, montage-worthy engagements and try and go for those touchdowns in style also down the line. It is now Mohamed going to go for the pass through. I'm seeing a pretty big opening here on the right, and I think he might try and commit through the right side. And indeed, as I call it, he's going to go straight up there. Could go for the throw. He does go for a little bit delayed, and it's caught up, even though it's defended by 2 players. Oh my God, unfortunately, will not be able to touch the ground right there, but still, that was a great attempt, I do have to mention here.
It was a solid attempt, and at the end of the day, Pufferfish, he can go for it. Doesn't matter. It's nothing lost, nothing really gained, and also it's reset with 1 minute to go, all the way
field.
On the other end of the field. Where that's going to be a nice throw, but that's going to be a bit of a fumble. Unfortunately, still got to give credit to Zachary for that throw attempt, right? Now he's on a second attempt.
You got to try every single attempt you might get. Going to go for a long throw. He's definitely trying to take as much time as he can to give his players enough room to push on forward. They might get denied away. Once again, exactly the same. Copy-paste what happened last play.
But that's okay.
Here once again. Yeah, but you have to try, right?
That. He's trying to gain as many yards as he can in one play.
And hopefully it's not going to happen like the other day where we had like a player just leaving like, okay, I lost. I'm going to be leaving. He's playing to the very, very end, which in my books, that's also needs a lot of respect. And I really do appreciate it. So still, Zachary Prime, got to say, it's great what he's doing right now. Oh my God, that's cyberbullying right there. He just got pushed out, like yeeted out of the entire field.
Well, here's the thing. He did what he had to do to reset down. So now he's back on the 1st and 10. He go for another risky play. Let's not forget there's only 40 seconds left on the clock. He's going to get tackled to the ground by Pufferfish. And that player just says, nah, you ain't going anywhere, buddy.
Going to be a second try. 23 yards away. Unfortunately, you just got pushed back. Unfortunately, exactly the same position you had earlier. Even after able to gain an extra 10 yards. Going to go for the long throw. Can he get... Oh, my God. If he was able to catch that, he could have easily run for the touchdown. But unfortunately, that was not the case. But you know what? Being able to do so many attempts in about, 12 seconds of play.
Exactly.
I got to say, even though he's taking a chance of potentially giving the ball back over to a Pufferfish, I got to say, he's playing really consistently and, really fast. And here it is. He gets it. I mean, there you go. Trying time and time again. Eventually, at one point in time, he was going to go for the touchdown. And let's go. Touchdown going to be going straight on over to Zachary Prime. Able to reduce that lead quite a bit. But, he's still not going to be winning like that way. But still, he's able to go down with a little bit more style.
Of course, full amount of respect to Zachary. And it makes me think, if you had done that in the second quarter, third quarter, I know there was more time, but I'd say even in the third quarter, fair. But, and now he goes for that 2 points. Good. Really good stuff from Zachary. Honestly, I tip my metaphorical hat off to you. Fair play.
There you have it. Kick for Zachary Prime. Going to go for a very short N in one. Okay. I think now he's just trolling almost. He's just having a little bit of fun. Like, okay, you know what? The game's potentially going to be over, so we're just going to go for a little short play.
Yeah.
See how things are going to be going. It was only 23 seconds. Let's see. I mean, a Pufferfish, can he make a touchdown in 23 seconds remaining on this final quarter? I'll have to wait and see. Definitely taking his time. Here it is. I'm going to see a long throw potentially. Once again, going to be shifting a little bit over to the side. He's going to be chased by one player. Oh, he dodges him perfectly. Can he dodge the second or the third? That's going to be a big no for me. He does move himself forward to the line of the 48. And there you go. Time is now going to be over. Imperium in the game. Number one of the day is going to be going over straight to a Pufferfish.
Yep.
With another dominant performance. I got to say, the game seemed pretty even all through the entire of the tournament. It seemed even early game. But then, as you go by, especially towards the end of the second quarter or the start of the third quarter, then a big lead start to really build up. And that's when, really, you see some really dominant performances coming out. So congratulations to a Pufferfish. You will be moving over to round at number 6. But still, we said it earlier in the middle of the game, right? Got to give a lot of respect and a huge round of applause for Zachary Prime, as he did still make it over.